2018 Samsung. This is amazing. Talk about being drawn in and feeling like you're a part of the picture with this gorgeous display. We have a couple choices in size, 55 or 65 inch. Now keep in mind there's free shipping. That's a major savings. You can separate this over the course of monthly payments. By the way, it comes with a 2-year warranty. So just putting that out there is just an added extra value that you can enjoy and peace of mind. But the best part of all is that you can use a flex pay and get it home for under $200 if you want to get the 55. Actually, it's $258 if you want to get the 65, and that's any major credit card, debit card, PayPal. But HSN card holders, ready for this? You get 12-month financing. That breaks your pricing down to, per month on the 55, $95.83. On the 65, it's only $129.16 to get yours. And you get it delivered, by the way, in a couple of days. So VIP financing is an awesome, wonderful thing. I hope you can use it if you have the HSN card. And if you don't, you should apply, because you can automatically enjoy that financing the minute you get approved. So I love the fact it's a Samsung curved 4K TV. But I also love that this is their latest and greatest 2018 model. Bill Duggan, when I said bringing in the big guns, here he is.
I've arrived. Actually, Samsung 2018 has arrived. We're really excited. And there's a reason why we put the model number in the graphic right over here, because do an online search. We have the best offer anywhere because of that 2-year warranty, the free shipping and handling on the latest from Samsung. And just like with those security cameras, Samsung's not just #1 in electronics. They are the #1 TV manufacturer, not just at HSN, but worldwide for the last decade.
Wow.
And the thing is, as technology advances, as our homes get smarter, your TV wants to keep up with it. So if you buy this one, it's gonna be smarter, faster, and always look amazing.
It really is. It comes on this glorious stand. And by the way, note the birthday pricing, because to find this TV in an electronics store, and of course you will, it's their latest and greatest, you're gonna spend over $400 more on the 55 inch. It's $400 and I think $40 less today on HSN for our birthday. If you want the 65 inch, in any other location, but here you're gonna spend over $550 more to get the same model. And you know what? Then you're gonna have to figure out, how do I get it home? We just ship it to your front door in this gorgeous big padded packaging, and we don't charge you a dime to ship. So that's included with your purchase.
That's so convenient, I gotta tell you. Because I've had that issue going to the big box store, and they bring the box out from the back and like, oh,
that's not gonna fit in my car.
Exactly, not gonna fit in my car, but I want the latest and I want the best name. First of all, you're getting the #1 name and the #1 spec everyone wants if they invest in a TV today. That's 4K. So what exactly is that? You've heard of high definition. You probably have high definition. This is 4 times greater. So we're quadrupling the number of pixels in your TV. A high definition TV has 2 million, but if you can go to 8 million, it's gonna be more vivid, it's gonna be more realistic, more detailed, and that's what we want. Whether we're gaming, whether we're watching a sporting event, whether we're just, binge watching something on Netflix and Hulu, it's going to just look awesome. And this is the most important if you ask me, because this is only in Samsung, an upscaling engine on the inside to make everything crystal clear. Whether it's older content, this TV can make it look good. And so what you're seeing right here is actually just an illustration of fine HD, which is high definition television, and then ultra high definition, which is what you're getting. And you can see sometimes it doesn't look that much different, but can you notice you can see the clouds? You can see more detail in the ultra high definition.
Oh yeah.
And that's what you're walking away with. Imagine that being, uniforms on the field, because it has one of the best refresh rates as well. Or you're watching the travel channel or cooking channel or a shopping channel, and you wanna see what you're getting, or maybe you're even shopping on the World Wide Web on your TV, because you can do that with a full web browser.
Whoa,
and then, so the color is great. I mean, the specs are great in terms of 4K, but the color is just as important. Because if you have a lot of pixels, you want premium color. And we call that high dynamic range, HDR. So you're seeing this more and more in televisions because the number of pixels have gotten greater. You want to make sure you have high dynamic range, which there's, good, better, best in this category as well. So with a standard dynamic range, you get about 8 crayons in the crayon box, we kind of like to say. But with high dynamic range, you're getting the 64 pack.
64
You're getting a lot more colors.
Okay,
but with this TV, you're not even getting that.
What are
you're getting HDR10+.
Oh.
So what does that mean? That means it's millions of shades of color that the naked eye can't even really see, but your television can give you. The stuff that the cinematographers and the directors see on the studio floor or out, out in the fields when they're filming, you're gonna get more colors, more contrast, more excitement every time you turn it on.
You know, this is exciting, and I was just thinking, I wasn't planning on spending any money on a new TV today, but I need one. I really do. I've had mine in my living room over 10 years, and it's time. I mean, it's okay, but when I see this and I realize what I've been watching, and I've been totally into the Cup. You know, I've been watching every single game. It's amazing. This is like you're there. It is incredible. And by the way, the one between Bill and I is the 55-inch. The one on the wall behind us is the 65-inch, and I say go big if you can. I mean, I know it's a little more money, but it's over $500 less here than in any place you go to buy your electronics.
And I gotta tell you, I have a Samsung 4K TV at home.
Do you?
And there's been a few nights where I'm watching it, I'm in my movie, and I wish I went bigger. Because I gotta tell you, the 55-inch, 55 inches is on the diagonal. It is actually 48.2 inches, just over 4 feet wide.
Okay.
So think about how much space you have in the bedroom or wherever. If you want to go for the 65, because I think that's the best savings, by the way.
It is. It's over $550
that's
off.
65 on the diagonal, but it's actually 56.8 inches wide.
Okay,
so it's not as big as we think.
Measure the space that you want to put your TV. It comes with the stand. You can mount it on the wall if you would like. It's completely up to you. In fact, it doesn't even weigh that much. It's really pretty amazing.
The 65, it's about 50 pounds.
50 pounds?
To 58 pounds.
That's
and
good.
The 55-inch is 38 to 42 pounds.
Oh, that's very light for such a big TV. It comes with a 2-year warranty. That's included. It's another added bonus value that we're putting in to the package between the free shipping, the between $400 and $550 savings, depending on the size you choose, the financing opportunity. Oh my gosh, VIP financing. If you have that HSN card, oh, don't even resist this opportunity. Oh, it's
we were
so
talking
good.
about wall mounting it, and I want people to realize it is a curved screen. You probably can't even notice it to the naked eye because it's so subtle. And this is an important upgrade to your television watching experience. Because yes, it's curved, but you can wall mount it. Why is the curve important? You're getting such a realistic picture, but have you ever been on the edge of the couch and it's a little faded? It's so subtle, it's actually more enveloping and actually truly more cinematic. Because if you go to the movie theaters, you're watching on a curved screen. Why is that? You paid a lot of money for it. You want to really have a good cinematic experience, but have you ever been stuck on the aisle, but you still can see everything? That's why this curved screen is just great. And it's so subtle to the naked eye, yet it's still very easy to wall mount and enjoy and just get lost in the picture.
What an exciting thing we get to do today. Because this isn't like a birthday price that we took $400 or $500 off because it's last year's model. It's the latest, most current Samsung model for 2018. It's awesome to get this at such a discounted price. But again, to your point, Bill, in terms of the curve.
Well, so we're going to show you the curve because it is more cinematic, that wider field of view. The image and color contrast is just sharper, and it's like 3D, but without having to have a 3D pair of glasses for everyone in the family or everyone who comes over or charging it. And we want to show you it live so you can see how slim it is, yet how impactful that picture quality is going to be. So you see, this is our curved television. It's very thin and slim, which is great, yet it's wall mountable. I'm going to show you something in a bit too, because all the way around, no matter where you put this TV, it is gorgeous. There's even cord management. This is why Samsung is #1. A lot of TV manufacturers can give us 4K, they give us HDR, but remember, you're getting better HDR. Samsung gives you the curve, gives you the picture engine, and little upgrades that we can all relate to. How many remote controls are on your coffee table? Or on
right
your
now,
nightstand?
3.
Yeah. This television, it's a one remote control experience. Why? Because this is not just a smart remote, it's a universal remote. It will learn the Blu-ray player, the cable box, the gaming system, and that's all you need. There's even a microphone built in right up here. So you can talk to the television.
I love it.
Do you know that voice assistant that's in your computer or your smartphone that we love to talk to? Well, Samsung has their own Siri or Cortana. It's called Bixby.
Really?
Bixby's in your television.
Bixby.
So you can just hit the button right over here and you're like, open Netflix. Have you ever been confused at which remote or how do you find an input? Ask Bixby.
Nice.
Ask Bixby the weather, the temperature, change the channel. One of my personal favorites is, have you ever been in bed and you're like, you want to put the sleep timer on and you're like, oh, where's the button on the remote control? You got to get your readers, got to find your glasses. You can tell the television to set the timer. I mean, really, it's just phenomenal in terms of how you can easily navigate the television and enjoy your content. Find your content, because sometimes it can be difficult to find your content. And so what you're noticing, it's just easy to navigate. And I showed you that remote control. That little upgrade is why Samsung's #1. Another reason why it's #1 is their smart hub experience. I have a smart TV, and when I got mine 3 or 4 years ago, I didn't nearly watch a lot of Netflix or YouTube or any of that stuff yet then, but now, I'm doing it all the time. And I'm glad I have that smart TV, Samsung Smart. So it has tons of options. It has quad-core processing so you can find things. Oh, real quick about smart TVs. This TV, again, being brand new, smart things. What are smart things? Do you have smart items in your home? Cameras, dishwashers, you name it. You can sync it up with the app on your phone and your television. And if you've been sitting on the couch and wondering if the wash is done, it'll actually give you a reminder.
Are you kidding me right now?
Isn't that phenomenal? I mean, these little advancements is why Samsung's #1.
I love this.
This right over here, I can control and find out my air conditioning from the television, from the comfort of my couch, or, you know, turn on and off the TV. And you could add more devices, like security cameras or something like that, because you're getting the latest television.
And you get to tell it what to do, and it will do it without, oh my gosh, it's not like a 12-step process of like input to what, and this goes to HDMI, what. Speaking of HDMI though, we want to show you that wonderful cable management system on the back side of the TV, because it's true. It is as pretty on the back as it should be, and I love that you don't have a million, it's one of my pet peeves, having cables sticking out of everywhere.
And thing is, that's what Samsung, they listen to us. They hear what we want. They hear what we need. And that's the cool part about it. And I'm going to show you how this actually is just designed to give you cord management, because it actually runs everything down actually into the base, which is just really awesome. I don't know if I can come back here and kind of point it out to everyone.
Right here, yeah.
I'm going to come around. I don't want to cross the camera. But they have these different channels right down here. So you can actually tuck in your cords. They run down the stem right here and right out the back. So instead of cables dangling everywhere and you're trying to hide them with, you know, a vase and a picture of the family, Samsung's designed it to run right down here into your, you know, peripherals. You have 4 HDMI ports, 3 USB ports. The other upgrade I wanted in my television, I wanted Bluetooth. It has Bluetooth technology.
Really?
We haven't even talked about the audio experience. Let's see if I can do this. Set the volume to 40. It's asking me if I'm confirming it because it's a little loud. So the audio in this television, normally in our curved or flat panel Samsung TVs, or actually any of our TVs, 20 watts of Dolby Digital audio. Pretty good, right? 40 watts, double that. The refresh rate on here.
I was gonna ask you that.
Not 120 like most of our TVs.
That's right.
240.
That's double what you normally would get.
So gaming mode, everything's gonna look great and phenomenal, and it looks and sounds great. What did they say at Samsung? They're talking about the refresh rate. They want the picture. It's a really good line. What they say, blah, 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 it's up. Okay, because there's no lag time, the picture is as smooth as it looks. So the gaming is as smooth as it looks. And we all want a great TV. We're gonna have it for years. Not just one staycation, not just one football season.
Exactly.
For many.
Okay, so I have a question for you about that refresh rate, because that's always been, for me, it's always been a really important detail before I made a purchase in a TV, and the reason I've put it off, I'm kind of glad now that I put my new TV purchase off until now, because I want the latest, I want the newest model, and that's what this is at the best price I can get. Who doesn't? But really, this is incredibly impressive. If you're just tuning in, I mean, I'm proud to make this available. The only bad news is that we've got about 100 of each size left. We've got about a 55-inch or a 65-inch, either one. Okay, and most people, my producer Erin just said, are getting the bigger one, 65-inch. So if you are interested, I'm not pushing, I'm just saying, I don't know how much longer we can turn around a price like this. I mean, I think what we have for our birthday is what's in the system right now.
Well, this is the only show.
And this is, so it's that much of a special moment. You're watching at the right time, and I love that. Samsung's letting us introduce this new series to you, which is great. So you're the first to get it home, the first to see it, and the first to enjoy it. And all those little features mean nothing. Like, if you bought a cell phone, you're like, I just needed to make a phone call. It's like, why does it have all these extras? And this is the same thing with the TV. We want the best picture, we want the best audio, but then those little upgrades, the one remote experience, we love that. And all the other stuff that we don't even know Samsung's put in there, but that we can appreciate. We have this thing called auto game mode. So what the TV can do, it automatically calibrates to the game. So it knows your refresh rate. It knows the proper colors and popping that you want. Oh, wow. So it's a smarter experience. And even that HDR10 Plus calibrates not just by the content, so the movie's gonna look good, but scene by scene, which we can all appreciate. So the refresh rate in the past, we've always had like 120 was the number. We've had as low as 60. That's true. I guess you're right. The highest number was 120 that I remember, and I was like, but I want to wait until at that 240, and that's what this is. 240, yeah. So what does the refresh rate mean for somebody who's like, I don't even have a clue what that means, but I want the best too? Let's explain that. They're actually calling it the motion rate these days, because it's not just the hertz anymore. It's the hertz, it's the processor, and there's 3 different factors that go into it. And so normally it's at 120, but now it's double even that. Think of all the
doubles you're getting. We've doubled the audio, we've doubled the refresh rate, we've doubled the warranty, and that's really just exciting to get home a TV that you know 10 years down the road, if you're still on it, it's still gonna be great and still able to use. Like you see this great footage, they're, you know, they're in Italy, we're not. Reminds me of a coworker of ours who's in Italy right now. I wanna ask Bixby a question. What's the weather in Florence, Italy? Bixby, it's 83 degrees. Oh, sucks to be them. Okay, or if you've been, like you wanna watch a channel or content, find the Golden Girls. Actually, misheard me, but that's okay. But it'll find content for you. Find the Golden Girls. It's gonna search the web, it's gonna search on TV, it gives me options.
This is great.
It's fast and efficient. Do you have a lazy husband or not? I mean, that's how fast you can find your content.
It's so easy, I love it.
Open YouTube. And because it's that simple and fast, I remember when we upgraded my mom's TV, the one we went out and tried to fit in the car and couldn't. And mom's like, I don't want a smart TV, don't make it too complicated, I just want to find my programs. And we're like, Mom, we want to find a smart TV, we want all that. And now the grandkids know how to find Netflix and all this, and my mom doesn't. She can talk to the TV.
Yeah,
she can set the
anybody
timer.
can do that. It's so true. My TV is not a smart TV, and it makes me feel so dumb. It does. It drives me nuts. I'm like, why can't I figure this out? I just want to watch something.
Talking Netflix and Hulu and YouTube, and like, I want that.
I know, exactly. So I'm really excited for you, and I'm pretty excited for me. If one of the 65 inchers lasts, I'm definitely going to place my order today. If you're just tuning in, I know we've got about 5 minutes in the present. And by the way, my outfit's coming up with Anthony. He's in the wings. We've got 2 hours of fashions. I'm looking forward to that. But if you are just tuning in, and I want you to stay tuned for the next couple of minutes, because Bill's going to go through all of the upgraded features, because this is the latest model from Samsung that we are launching. And we get to take between $400 and $550 off their price, the price that you're going to find for the same TV if you go straight to your favorite electronics store. But we ship it to you for free as well. So it's another added value. We just really try to like go crazy when we get to celebrate our birthday, offer a name brand like Samsung, the #1 manufacturer in the country, in the world for that matter. And you just don't find things like this anywhere. And then FlexPay or financing, either way, whether you use a major credit card, debit card, or PayPal, there's 6 months of financing, so that means it's between $191 or $258 on the size. And then if you want to break that into 12 monthly payments, use your HSN card. That breaks it into it's about 95 a month or 129 a month. That's how great financing is. Either or, it's all available for you. The item is 77712. But again, back to the most recent model from Samsung that we're featuring right now.
And I'm just blown away, because this is actually footage from YouTube that I was able to pull up.
Hey, that was me.
And that is it. I was waiting for you to pop up on the screen, but it was taking too long. But it's so crystal clear, and this is YouTube content, everyone. How many times have we all been there?
Long hair.
We watch one thing on our phone, and we're like 45 minutes later, it's like how many cat videos or infomercials that we've been watching. This is what we were able to find on YouTube. It uploaded fast, it looked great, it's easy to navigate, because what Samsung says too is they want us to be able to, you know, switch apps just as easy as it's to switch channels, which we all can relate to. So whether we're watching YouTube and Netflix or something else, we want it to always look good, we want it to always pop, and that's what's gonna happen with this television. Because it's 4K, because it's curved, it really envelops you, because it's kind of like that subtle hug almost. But the thing is, it also gives you that HDR10, it gives you the more audio, gives you that great refresh rate. You're not gonna have regrets with this TV, because truly, when I finally upgraded my television, I wanted to make sure it had Bluetooth, because I had wireless headphones, and you know, you can sync it with that. You have Bluetooth in this. This is because you're investing. And I get it's an investment because it's a chunk of change, but you're investing in the #1 name, the #1 spec. We've doubled the warranty, and you're gonna have all of that for years.
And the fact is, we get it to you. I mean, we don't even charge to ship it. And it's not like it's a little teeny box that we're shipping for free. It's like a massive savings when we can do that. So I really, really hope that if you have been thinking about it, if you've been in the market, like I've been in the market for a couple of years and I've just been waiting for the right moment. I like the idea of not having to hit my credit card with one big chunk either.
Right.
You know, I mean, granted, yes, it's $400 savings on the 55, but I still don't want to hit my card with $1,149. I like that. Pay a little, get it on, you know, delivered. You've got every single month for the next 6 to pay a little bit, and then it's paid off. Or financing, HSN card holders. But it is an amazing opportunity. And again, we have very few to offer with this special opportunity, and an honor for us to be able to introduce the newest Samsung model to the market. brand spanking new.
And the cool thing about the free shipping, if you've been hearing about 4K but couldn't really see it in person, it's great to just get it home and plug it in. So many of our reviewers have been, you know, one of my favorites was this woman. She's like, I didn't understand what 4K was. My husband made me get it, and they got it, and she now understood what it was.
Okay.
And a lot of us are like, am I really gonna notice a difference? I wanna remind you, it's jumping from 2 million pixels to 8 million.
Wow.
And a great analogy is if your bank account went from 2 million to 8 million, you would notice. And the thing is, you're gonna notice a difference, whether you dim down the lights, whether you're binge watching. And that's another thing. A lot of people think,